Hello, my dear students. Today we will read A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Chapter 5 Sydney Carton and Charles Darnley. In the last chapter, we read that revolutionaries were trying Charles Darnley in the case of treason, but Sydney Carton helped his senior, and because of his help only, Charles Darnley's life was saved and he was free now. Before we start the chapter, I would like to remind you that if you haven't subscribed my channel till now, kindly do it and press the bell icon also. Charles Darnay was standing outside the court when he was joined by Sidney Carton. Okay, Darnay is free now, and Carton is the one with whose help Darnay is free now. Both of them are outside the court. They are talking. It's good to see you, a free man, Charles Darnay said Carton. They both are talking. I can hardly believe it, replied Darnay. Darnay is a kind person and he says that it is very difficult for me to believe that I'm a free person now. Come with me, said Carton. You look half dead. Carton just wanted to have a talk with Darnay. That is why he wanted to spend some time with him. And he says that look, you are looking half dead. You are looking as if you have been starved. Let us dine together. We should eat something together. They went to a nearby tavern. Tavern means an inn, a public place where people can eat something. Carton didn't eat much, but talked a great deal. Miss Manette is very pretty, he said. He started um, with the name of Miss Manette. Miss Manette is Miss Lucy, Dr. Manette's daughter. And he said that Carton said that she is very pretty. She felt very sorry for you. You must uh, have it in your mind that in the last chapters, she also played the role of a witness, and she had to say something, and because of her, she thinks that this man Dane was in trouble. She is very kind, replied Dane. He didn't want to talk about Lucy. Carton is the one who wanted to talk about Lucy, but Dane is the one who didn't want to talk about her. But in reality, both of these men liked Lucy. I don't know how to thank you for the help you gave me, and that is why Darnay changed the topic and he thanked Carton because he had helped him. I don't know why I did it. Do you think I like you? This is said by Carton. He said that, do you think I like you? And because of that only I have helped you. Really, Mr. Carton, I have not thought about it. Then think about it now. You acted as if you liked me, but I don't think you do. Okay, then Darnay said that you behaved, you helped me as if you liked me, but in reality, I think that you don't like me. You are right, I don't like you. Carton kept on drinking wine. You think I'm drunk? You have been drinking, Mr. Carton. Darnay said that you have been drinking. I will tell you why. And now Carton is trying to give the reason of drinking wine. He said that I'm a failure. No one cares for me. And I care for no one. I'm sorry to hear that. Carton is in a very sad mood and he feels like no one loves him, and that is why he feels very empty, and that is why he says that I am a failure, and that is why I drink so much wine. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Carton. Does drinking help you in any way? And then Darnay is trying to console him, and at the same time he is asking him that do you think that drinking helps? in lifting your mood up. I'm sure it does. Good night. And then Carton, he says that yes, surely drinking wine hurts me, and then he wishes Darnay good night. They both got up and shook hands. Darnay left first, and then what did Carton do? He looked at himself in the mirror. I don't like Darnay. Then looking um, at himself in the mirror, he is talking to himself and he says that I don't like Darnay. He said to himself, he is neat and clean with a clear head. He is a very neat and clean type of person, totally opposite of Carton. If I might have been like him, then a pretty girl like Miss Bennet might have cared for me. Now, this is the reason that he is feeling very sad. Actually, he likes Lucy Manet, and he has a thought that maybe Miss Lucy Manet doesn't like him but likes that man, Darnay. But I have come far down. Carton stayed at the inn till 10. They can ask you this question in the MCQs till 10 at night, and then made his way to Mr. Stryver's house. Mr. Stryver is senior to Carton, and Carton works for him. Here he started working on Mr. Stryver's cases. He is the boss, but actually, all the work is done by Carton only. There were two cases. Sydney started working on them while Mr. Stryver lay on a couch. He was sitting idle, and Carton is the one who is working hard for him. Mr. Stryver was a well known, very famous lawyer who got many cases. Sydney was a failure. Okay, he is the one who is more intelligent, more hardworking than Stryver, but actually, in reality, people don't know this thing, and they give their cases to Stryver, not to Sydney Carton. No one gave him a case. Now, this is the reason that why don't they like to give him any case. No one gave him a case, though he was smarter than Mr. Stryver. He used to drink too much wine, and hence no one would trust him with a case. It was nearly morning when he finished the cases. You don't seem happy, Carton, said Mr. Stryver. What's the matter? Now, looking at his face, Stryver also asked him that what is the matter. But Carton, he will not like to disclose anything to him. I never get anywhere. I am always working for someone else. It was the same at school. I always did other boys' homework and never my own. Why not? Just my way, I suppose. And Carton says that this is my way, that I didn't bother about my own life and helped others. That is why I am unsuccessful in my life. What's the matter, Sydney? Asked Mr. Stryver. What's on your mind? Nothing. I'll be going now. He didn't want to tell Mr. Stryver how he felt. He didn't want to reveal his feelings to Mr. Stryver. He kept thinking of Lucy and Charles Darnay. This is the reason for being sad. He is thinking that maybe there is something between Lucy and Darnay, and he is feeling very sorry. He is feeling very sad. Thank you.